How you been, Hank?
Gee, the only way I can top the cast you have today is to go and do the show from Mar-a-Lago.
Are you saying you can't do that, Hank?
I could, yeah.
I bet
have a
you
connection.
That's because you're a baller, right, Hank? Hank, you're a You're a baller, right, Hank?
I played pickup ball with Bill Raftery once.
Oh, wow. What?
Come on now, really?
Yeah, South Orange Community House.
He scoops, he scores.
I love it. Fantastic. All right, Hank, let's get right to it here because Daddy needs a new pair of ZO2s.
Nice.
Let's get to it. When the post was drawn the other day, the favorite was Classic Empire. Now it's Always Dreaming. Who do you think is going to take the Kentucky Derby this year, Hank?
Well, Always Dreaming is going to have an edge out of post 5 if the track is like it's playing today, where all the real speed has been holding on and winning. But I like Graham Motion's horse, number 17, Irish War Cry. He's versatile. He doesn't have to win from the lead. He can win from off the pace. I think this is a race where we can make some money because remember a few years ago there was a $9,800 exacta, and it was where they had the Giacomo race.
Okay.
And this could be one of those. And a lot of horses are in here taking a shot because they think that this is just the less than average field. Like, for example, I like a horse who's coming over from Dubai and called Thunder Snow. Now, no Dubai horse has won yet, but he's 2 for 2 on dirt, and he won a race in a slop in the United Emirates Derby, and he comes from off the pace, and I think he could hit the board. He was 20-1 in the morning line, and he's getting bet a little bit.
It's 20-1 in the morning. He's 18-1 right now. So, all right,
yeah.
Give me some others that. What about McCracken? What do you think of McCracken, Hank?
I don't like McCracken. I think he's had some injury problems, and I think he's going to be overbet. And I'm just not crazy about him. I'll tell you a horse who I do like, and I talked with Tad Brown yesterday, the trainer, and he has a horse who is going to break out of the 19 hole, and his name is Practical Joke. Chad, the horse has been training great. The clockers like the way he's looked. Chad says he's ready to run his best race. He's run second his last 2 races, and there's some questions about whether he's going to hang or not. But I think this horse can make the distance, and I think on the 19 post he'll get a clean trip on the outside, settle in, and make a big stretch run. So I'm going to use him. Another horse, so I've got right now 17, 2, 19, and 5, those 4. Now, I got a 50-1 shot that I actually think could hit the board.
Who's that?
And that a horse called Sonneteer. He came out of the Arkansas Derby. He was a closing 4th. He was 2nd in the Rebel, and he trains like a horse. He's a maiden, by the way. And I think the last time the horse won as a maiden was 98 years ago. That was Sir Barton, who went on to win the Triple Crown, by the way. But I don't think this horse can win, but I think he certainly has a chance to run underneath. And another horse who I liked a lot was Looking at Lee, who came out of that same Arkansas race, but he drew post 1. It's been 30 years since a horse won out of the 1 hole. He's a closer, he's not going to break very well anyway.
All right, so let's get down to it. Hank Goldberg, the Hammer, here on the Rich Eisen Show. This is now becoming a tradition unlike any other, to give us 2 figurative cents to make a heck of a lot more literally. Let's get down to it. So what should people do? What should people do?
I'm going to take the Graham Motion horse, Irish War Cry,
17.
and bet him on top and superfectas with the 2, 19, 5, 12, and 1.
Okay, Brockman, you got that down? Hold on a second, Hank. Hold on a second, Hank. What do we got? You got that written down?
So that's a superfecta, Hank, with 17, and then the combination of 2, 19, 5, 12, 1.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same thing with the 2 and the 19. over the other 5. So
Okay.
So you're talking about 3 supers, and then I'm going to box it $5 exacta box, or maybe 10 if I'm doing well, with the 2, 5, 17, and 19.
Okay. So who do you think you like Irish War Cry to put the roses on?
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. It wouldn't surprise me if that the snow horse, the 2, gets up there if it's an off track. He has won in the slot before, and I don't think this is a Calumet horse, and Calumet wouldn't have made the trip from Dubai if they didn't think this horse had a chance. And the reason that they're in here is because he's up against a lousy field, to be honest with you.
20 horses, Hank. Can you remember that? How many is this?
Yeah, there are always 20 horses.
No, I know that, but I mean 20 horses
by
with
the
all
way,
with these odds. This is what I mean.
There are also eligibles.
No, that's what
You're going to get paid. I got a great story for you about the $9,800 exacta box.
Okay, Hank.
Or exacta, it paid for $2. A friend of mine was walking out of the track to beat the traffic, and a guy came up to him and said, "Can you mail in a winning ticket?" And he said, "Yeah, why? Let me see it." And it was a $5 exacta. And he said, "You don't want to mail it in. You got to pay tax. You're going to have to go registered mail. It's really a hassle. You should stay around, cash it." I mean, that's $25,000 for a $2 bet. And plus, he had a $50 win ticket. He had $30,000 in winners for $55. It was Cuba Gooding Jr.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Baller right there. Hank Goldberg, the hammer. There's no question about it.
Wait, Hank, so no trifecta box? We're just going super and exacta?
Yeah, I'm going for the gold. That's what a baller would do.
Yeah!
Ball it.
I want Susie to be proud of me.
Hank, Susie, as you know, loves you more than life itself. And I think we need you to come to our house and tuck our kids into bed with a bedtime story of the $9,800 bet by Cuba Gooding. That sounds like a good nighttime story to me, Hank.
That's a classic horse story.
It is. It is. And so the rain, is it supposed to rain tomorrow?
It's supposed to rain the rest of the day today, and they're talking about 50% chance of showers tomorrow. But that track dries fast, and it could change the whole bias if it does, and it could become a little heavy.
So, okay.
And that would, by the way, that would give the edge to the 2 horse who won in the mud.
That's about to say. So if it is a muddy track, then you would want to go with you like the 18-1 as it's currently right here, but you said 20-1 morning line, Thunder Snow, and if the track is somewhat dry, then you like Irish War Cry, and that's the way you should do it.
I think Always Dreaming is going to be out there early. And I think he's going to go a good distance, and I'm going to use him in my gimmicks. But I think when he gets about mid-stretch, he's probably going to gag.
All right, Hank, we'll chat with you in a couple of weeks before the Preakness, okay?
Hopefully those guys in your studio are going to be sitting up tall in their chairs from their fat wallet.
Well done, Hank. Yeah. Always love chatting with you. There's Hank Goldberg, the hammer.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.